doing today? I got to figure out how to get music in my background for these calls. People talk about having like a superpower, or like someone asked me what could be my superpower. It's like if I could just constantly, when something comes on, I think of a song, like you could just start playing in real life where I was. I think that'd be pretty cool. So good morning, Monica. You are new here, so welcome. I have not seen you here before. So I like to look around. I actually do look at who is here, what people are doing. And today is our first live prospecting session. And it's really funny, as I shared this session with people, you always hear in people what they fear happening most is their initial reaction. Have you ever had that happen to you? Raise your hand. So naturally, everyone said to me, they go, Chirag, I think this is a really bad idea for your business. And I go, why is this a really bad idea for my business? They're like, you're literally allowing people to put you on the spot and ask you anything. And if you don't know, you could look really bad. And my answer is like, yes, if you're full of shit and you don't know what you're talking about, it could be really bad for you. So the moral of the story today for us and your clients and everyone else's, if you speak about things that you know about, it'll always be authentic. If you make pretend to be somebody you're not, that's how you're going to end up in these situations. These situations are very fluid because what I talk about are things that I actually know about. I know that they work, and you guys are not like some live science experiment that I'm conducting for strategies and theories, and we're not ripping off other people's ideas and passing them off of our own. And I think this concept of collaborative learning is really important, right? So we did this morning, and it was a really great collaboration. Right. So every Tuesday going forward, you could count on this. So for the people that are on screens 2, and some of you are on screen 3 that don't have your cameras on, good morning, good afternoon, Hillary, Jake, make sure to show up with your camera on, right? Like, I think it's really important for people to see you, connect with you, having your name, where you're from. So Matt, I see you here. Update your Zoom settings. And Matt, from where are you, right? Like, I send people referrals all of the time, right? So Matt from Boston, dude, you gotta let people know that you're in Beantown, right? So people can connect with you. So you don't know what you say or what you do in one of these sessions that might say someone want to engage with you, right? So that's just some networking tips. So here's what's gonna happen. Everyone go to compass.com, open up their CRM, and we're gonna start firing off emails, texts. Next week, we're gonna be doing some videos. Who's here has seen the Robert Refkin action plan stuff in Workplace or somewhere else? Okay. I helped create the plan. I know it very intimately. We are going to be doing the plan in our session. So I suggest everyone order some note cards, right? Don't overcomplicate it. It doesn't have to be some fancy smancy branded thing. Just go to Crane and get any kind of Crane stationery. It is good quality stuff. So is anyone here hit yes, understand how much money the housing market went up last year? The CRM is contacts, Lana. 9 trillion. Yeah, right? It's an astronomical amount of money, right? So I will share this article. I'll pull this up on my screen. Brooke, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm going to show everyone how to do this live, right? And then we're going to do this. So there's obviously going to be one buyer one and one seller one, right? So you guys all want to start with your likely to sell? Who has a lot of likely to sell people? We all do, right? So here's the thing. Number one, when you do bulk email, do not send more than 50 at a time, right? There is a limit of 300. But do not use the 300, because if you send 300 emails back, what happens if 100 people respond to you? You're going to have a problem, right? So that's number one. Send 50 at a time. Number two, schedule send is your best friend. Schedule send is your best friend. You can plan these things in advance, right? So if you have 150 likely to sells, I'd schedule and send 50 a day for all 3 days, right? So now here's how you do it. You find an article. Who uses Google Alerts here? Anybody? Hit yes if you do. Three people. Who uses Google Alerts? So Google Alerts is a good way to set up an alert for a certain phrase, right? And here's another one. Let's see. Have any of you ever gone to Answer the Public? Check this out. So if you ever want to know what content to do, this is a website. You can type anything, right, in this, and you can see what people are asking about, right? So moving to Florida. This is all of the most popular searches on the internet. So if you want to know what to create content, this is a really great site. Answerthepublic.com. We could stick it in the chat. Now let's go here. Housing market now valued at 6.9 trillion. That's not really the headline. Here's the headline. Right? So I would write homeowners gained $6.9 trillion in 2021. That's the subject line. And Brooke, can you paste in the email that we had from this morning? Subject line, homeowners gained 6.9 trillion. In the Yahoo ad, it said 9.1 trillion. This one says 6.9 trillion. So one, I don't know how people skew the data, but I would pick just one number to make it consistent. And in the beginning of the email, I would say, U.S. homeowners gained $6.9 trillion of housing value over the past year. This is a very exciting statistic I wanted to share with you. As your real estate advisor, I wanted to see if you wanted an updated value of your home to see how much equity you potentially gain. Let me know how I can be helpful. That's it, guys. That's the whole email. You can link an article if you'd like, right? Or if I were to do PS, let me know if you would like me to send you an article with additional information. Is this something we can all do? Okay, so let's start doing it. I see somebody new. Bailey from Carmel, California. What's up? Oh, somebody from Boise, Idaho. Rachel, what's up? I like this. How are you? This is cool. See, this is why I like the geographic locations. Sia, a frequent visitor in the mornings and the afternoon. Thank you. So, all right, let's fire up. All right, Brooke, you're going to do the demo part.
I don't know if I'm likely to sell tags though.
I might. Here, I guess I'm doing the demo part. You can guide me through the parts you don't know. All right, so everyone get ready to follow along. Sound good? All right, I'm gonna give everyone a second. Is everyone's CRM open? Oh, good. I have 49 people. My database is filled with Compass agents, so it's kind of always fun to see who here might actually be moving. Interesting. So you click Open Table View. Brooke, you could man the chat. So everyone click View Recommendation and then Open Table View. I'll give everyone a second to get here. So you can see my screen. This is me looking around to see who's not paying attention. All right, cool. Now that we're here, this is a really important step. Tag, right? So if you click this box here, this will click all of them. If you need to clear them out, you can clear them out or click them one by one. So I'm going to hit select all, right? Now, if you have 150, 200 of them, whatever it is, if you select this box, it'll just do it for the first column, right? Which is generally what you want. I need you all to tag these people, right? Likely to sell. Save. I've tagged all of them. If you want to group them, you can group them as well into leads, right? And the reason this is important is we always talk about marketing in campaigning, right? Campaigning is creating a sequence of events that are planned and purposeful to get your client or the end person to a said destination. See, real estate marketing doesn't go well because it's crisis care, right? You guys are constantly just doing a thing to do a thing to do a thing. So we can all get really excited today and send somebody a likely to sell, right? And then after that, you could never email this person again if they don't respond to you. Does that make sense? So I would group these people and then I would tag them, right? And then from here, you can email them.
How would you group them?
I would group leads and tags likely to sell.
Repeat that, please.
Group, here, let me just go back.
Yeah.
So I would open table view, highlight all the people.
Leads. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Group, leads.
Okay.
And then tag, likely to sell, right? And remember, if you look at the selected here, right? Select all. Selected means this will just do it for the first page of people. There'll be next to that, there'll be a select all where we want to select all of them, right? So leads, and I have selected all, right? Now, you can, if you hit email, this goes into a bulk email, right? Because as you could see, you can personalize each note. And this is where you could copy your note in and everything else. Let me stop my share. All right, let me give everyone a minute to do so. So, okay, this is a really good thing here, right? Listen, every time we do this, nothing is going to be perfect here, right? And the goal of the messages that I'm going to tell you to send are sharing information, offering something of value, and that's it, right? So even Amanda, if it's somebody that sold their property last year and everything like that, right? Now, if they're a buyer or if they own a home and they're in the area, they might want to know who this is, right? But this is where it actually takes some diligence in going through this and filtering it and having clean data, right? Like even if you send this thing to the person, right, and they moved out of the area, you could say, hey, even though they're going to say, oh, I just sold my home last year. Oh, no, I appreciate that. I'm aware. I just wanted to share this statistic with you. And if I could be helpful in your new area, I'd be happy to connect you with another Compass agent who might be able to share the same information. It's an opportunity to have a dialogue. All right, so I'm going to give everyone a minute to send this email, and then I'm going to give you one for buyers. How to re-engage good leads that went bad.
So I missed the bulk message that we're supposed to send out, which is
it's in the chat. Subject line: homeowners gain 6.9 trillion. Yep.
Got it, done. And you would send that out to your likely to sells?
I would send that to my likely to sell and all my past clients.
Got it.
Because if you look at this, and I'll deconstruct this email for you. So Brooke, we have to update the second one down here, Matt. We updated updated the amount. I feel like I still have COVID brain. Sorry, guys. If you sent this to your past clients in Sphere earlier, I would just leave it alone for the day, right? See what kind of responses you get. And if anyone that has like tech issues, like I can't find my likely to sell, the table views aren't coming up, I would go sit down with your AEM and talk to them about this. They'll be able to help guide you best. Look, remember, in every communication, you want to ask yourself, am I offering value, right? Is offering somebody a value of their home for free a value to somebody else? So if they did this, do you know what I would do? I would do a video CMA. Do you guys know how to do video CMAs? Okay. Nope. This is groundbreaking here. Can we all have a free Zoom account? Perfect. So what I would do is I would go into Compass and I would set it up as if I was doing a CMA. I would start I would go on Zoom, right? And I would say to Hillary, hey, Hillary, it's Chirag. Thank you so much for connecting with me and asking for an updated equity analysis. I wanted to do this through video so I could kind of walk you through what's going on in your neighborhood and an estimated range of value for your home. So I would start off where it's introducing myself. It's very personalized. Just like I shared my screen here, I would share my screen to the Compass platform. And from there, I would go on to explain to people what the actual CMA was. And I would do it just like, hold on 1 second. So however you choose to do it, like say you're doing it through a collection, right? You could share your screen and share the collection, right? So let me pull up, give me 1 second. So my real estate agent, Karen Scott, had sent me this email. If you want a great Westport agent, Karen is one of my favorite agents from that office. So she sent me this thing. It says, hi, right? And she could have added first name in a bulk email. I hope 2022 is off to a great start. I know you like to follow your neighborhood market. I've attached below all the sales in the Green Farms price 1.5 plus. She put the dates in. A real estate market in Westport continues to be crazy with buyers aggressively seeking inventory. As a result, the prices have escalated handsomely and bidding wars endure. We see this continuing 2022 and for any years beyond, right? So now I click here and I look at this. This is a public collection. And she literally could go here and you could be sharing your screen like this and talking through different sales, different key features. And when you're doing this through video, it gives you a very unique opportunity to showcase your perspective, right? For some of you that know your neighborhoods really well, she could say, this house sold for this much money. And what makes this sale interesting is this house sold at 1.505, but it's on the side of Green's Farms that backs up the highway. So even though this house is a beautiful backyard, you know, it saw over $1 million in sales price for the first time in blank amount of years backing up the highway, which shows that homes that don't back up the highway could have a potential premium of another 10 to 15%. Right? Like you can share this information. You don't have to give the exact answer. You just have to provide value in there that they feel good about what's going on in their area. And that's something as simple as doing that through a public collection. So now let me pause and ask any questions. Who has a question here?
Hi,
this is a pre. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say, so this video CMA, is this, are we using the new video tool from Compass?
So I would do it in Zoom like this, just because it's easy to use and share the screens and everything. And then this is what I would do. Let me go back to my Compass screen. 1 second. There's two choices here. There is record a video or upload a video from your device. I would record this in advance and then I would upload. Now, the reality is the nice part about doing video is it's authentic. If you mess up in what you're talking about, do not edit it out, right? Unless you give misinformation. You know, if you made a mistake, oh, I'm really sorry. Like this is what it really, there's a human element to all this that is being captured, right? If you look at why TikTok is doing better than Instagram, TikTok it does not make people pay for everything. And it's also short-based, non-overproduced video, right? A lot of the stuff you see on Instagram is like very produced. TikTok is more raw, it's more authentic, it's more direct. And remember, these people all know who you are, right? And your emotion, your energy. Do you guys like my energy here? Yes or no? Imagine I just connected with you and I had a, like, watch this. If I stopped my video and I started talking and I was like, all right, guys, we're going to send out bulk emails today. Active prospecting, collaborative learning, that is way different than this. Hey guys, today we're going to send out bulk emails. Today we're going to do group prospecting, collaborative learning, and we are all going to grow together. This is a place to open your mind, share with your friends, learn to collaborate, grow, and learn together. Does that sound a little bit different? That's a difference that you can share in video that you can't in any other format. So check at the size limits of uploading the video. That's a good flag, right? And look, these things are not supposed to be 30-minute like war, like, you know, like war style videos. Like, here's the thing, here's the stuff. Make it exciting, make it fun, make it engaging. And as Robert says, the good sign of something like this is someone shares it with their neighbor. Right? Like, you know, I have a whole bunch of people. I live on Greens Farms Road in Westport, and my kids go to the Green Farm School, right? So Karen sent that public collection. I've already sent it off to 2 other people that I know that have told me that they're thinking of moving to Westport. I'm like, look, I think this is the best area to live. It's really close to the beach. Like, check out all the homes that sold for an idea of the value, right? And someone could reach out to Karen and she'd get a lead out of it. These are all the different ways that you can do things, right? Next week, we're going to be talking about, we're going to like actually record videos and send videos out to people. So show up in a way you feel okay being presentable to your clients. I'm going to provide you a couple video scripts and we're going to record videos and send them to people. Sound good?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So you say send out video CMA. So the video CMA, do you do it through Zoom? Okay, how do you do that? I mean, I get okay, send a video talking about home evaluations, but do you actually record?
So I would do it the same. I would do it the same way, right? This is a Zoom session. I
Yeah.
share my screen and the recording becomes available to you after. I would record yourself. You talk to your client. It's very direct. I would suggest doing the video in like 5 minutes, right? What you don't realize is 5 minutes of talking is actually a lot of information, right?
So you're saying I have to go step by step. You make an appointment with the client to review a CMA. No,
you're going to send this email, right?
Yes.
Let me walk you through this.
Yes,
you're going to
please.
send this, you're sending this email that says, you know, would you like to know about the potentially equity gain in your house? I send you back an email. Where are you located, Sia?
San Francisco, Bay Area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, I'd love to know about how much my Bay Area home has gone up. This is my address, you know, bedrooms, bathrooms. You're going to say, great. So I would then get a video back from you that says, hey, Chirag, it's Sia from Compass. Just want to share with you what's going on in your neighborhood for the Bay Area. So, and then I would share my screen. I'd either have like a quick CMA prepared or I'd have a quick collection prepared. And I'd literally would spend 3 to 4 minutes just talking about the market, what's going on, what are some of the trends, and say, if you want anything more detailed, I'd be happy to set up a time to discuss with you further. Just wanted to, and here's the key thing. Just wanted to get you the information you requested. No need, do not feel a need to respond. When you add the don't feel a need to respond, everyone always gets back to you, right? Because you literally did the thing that they're afraid of. A salesperson's going to try to sell you. So like when I send these thank you videos and these Thanksgiving videos and everything, I sent out videos to all of my clients last Thanksgiving that says, you know, I would say, hey, Brooks, so grateful for you and what you've accomplished in 2021. I loved how we were able to A, B, C, and D. And I just want to personally wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. Don't worry, no need to respond. I was just thinking of you and wanted to send this message. Every single person I sent that message responded to me, and they all said the same thing. Oh, of course I was going to respond to you, right? So I think that's really important. So those are my key takeaways for everybody. Listen, make sure that you are going in here and actually taking action, right? I know if we do this together 4 times a month, I guarantee you'll all make more money. So keep your questions available, share with people in your group, and for some housekeeping, it's really good to fill out your business tracker because in a couple weeks from now, we're going to be looking at the high confidence people, the medium confidence people, the low confidence people, and figuring out how to message these people, connect with these people so they actually turn into sales. So I have to jump to my next call. As always, I love you all. Happy to see all the new people here. I cannot believe all the different parts of the country people are joining us from. It makes me very excited. And make sure to update your location in the Zoom. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.